All right. Think everything's set up. And the stream is going. Hello, everybody. We are at the Shrine of... What is it? Shrine of Amana, right?
Shrine of Amana.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to find my Dark Souls 2 window. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the late start on the stream. Honestly, I don't even have a good excuse. I was watching Rachel play Lego Star Wars.
Based.
And then I was like, oh no, I need to go eat lunch before I stream. Yeah, she's Rachel has gotten sort of back into gaming recently because of the Steam Deck, because that's like a really handy way for her to play video games. So she got obsessed with Power Wash Simulator for a while, and then apart from the new DLC, the Wallace and Gromit DLC they just released, she has literally like done everything in the game. I don't know if she's gotten all the achievements, but she's 100%ed all the content. So then she was like, well, I guess I'll play Lego Star Wars now for a while. So if anyone has suggestions for games that might appeal to someone who really likes Power Wash Simulator and Lego Star Wars, let me know. Okay.
If you're gonna 100% something, it's extremely based to 100% the Wallace and Gromit DLC for
Yes.
Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, she's going to play that. I think she decided there was no reason to rush into it, so she's just playing, because she had started playing Lego Star Wars as like something to do while she waited for the DLC, and then she's like, well, I'll just finish up with Lego Star Wars and then I'll get to it. But other than that, she's done all the, like, every DLC they've released. Even stuff like, it was really funny because she was doing the 40K one, and she was like, so am I just gonna be washing like military vehicles? Like, I was like, well, it is the 40K universe, so yep, she did the SpongeBob one. Stardew Valley might be. She's considered that. I don't know, she has very specific tastes in the sense that she doesn't have a whole lot of patience for getting thwarted by a game, if that makes sense.
Which is like the opposite of the games that you enjoy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Speaking of being thwarted by a game, Shrine of Amana. I'm just gonna clear that out before I heal. Yeah, Stardew.
The only thing that makes this place even bearable is the whole Dark Souls 2 despawn mechanic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna predict that we're probably going to see all of these first enemies despawn, because I have no faith in being able to get through this quickly. I think this is basically going to be the stream for the day, is me doing this. We'll see, though. So, oh, I can't go up there. Dang it. Thought I would be clever and go up there.
I think you can. Actually, I don't know if you can jump in water.
Oh. I'll try. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot.
No!
So close. Okay, we'll try again after. Oh, two at once. Ah, the roll.
The jump in this game really makes you like the fact that they added like an actual input for jump in Sekiro and Elden Ring is like, oh, that's like a fucking no-brainer.
Yeah, I'm shocked it took them so long, honestly. Visions of left and then visions of down. Left? What is to the left? Ah! I thought I was protected up here. Okay, let's... It worked! Nice! I don't know that that was actually very useful, but it was cool. Ooh, several of these guys. Oh, I have a shield. I should be making use of that.
My emotional support shield.
Yeah, yeah. I do that a lot. Okay, so it does have... There is some chip damage, but... Yeah, and is that maybe the first time a plunge attack has actually worked for me in this game? Try to avoid it. I guess I can just walk around them if I'm careful. Oh, that seems deep. I don't trust that. The death scream almost sounded like the start of the, like, Wile E. Coyote falling off a cliff scream. Oh, there's a hidden one, dang it.
There's a hidden one, and you took counter damage because you jumped.
Jumping means that I'm vulnerable to counter damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Used my comment as a stream notification. What do you mean, Graham? What did the notification not fire in Discord? Look. Ah, it did. Okay. Cool. Just making sure. Is this the magic shield that I have equipped? Pretty sure it is. Yes. And I can parry the spells. Oh, you said the I see, yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at coming up with, like, clever notifications or stream titles. So if someone says something that is clever, I just steal it. Oh, jeez. So does the parrying help me? Because the recovery from the parrying is about the same length as if I did a roll. And it takes stamina as well. I mean, it's fun. I guess that's an advantage. Ah, right. There are things in the water.
When's the Dusk WeVibe Love Sense support patch coming out?
I don't know what that is. Honestly.
I don't know what that is, and I'm too afraid to ask.
Is it a sex toy? Is that... I don't... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm too uncultured to know what WeVibe or Love Sense are. Or Love Ents? Lovens. Ah, dang it. Oh, it's like Ultra Kill Blood. I see. Well, with the Dusk SDK, maybe you can do that. I actually have no idea if that's possible with the Dusk SDK. Does this get me a one? No. I wonder if a strong attack would be a one-hit kill for them. I missed. Okay, a strong attack is a one-hit kill, two-handed. Wow, that is a very generous parry window.
Oh, this is going south.
It is.
One nice thing is if you do this area as a caster, it's so much nicer.
I'll bet.
Especially with how like OP magic is in this game.
I do have a bow, which I could try. Although I think what's actually going to happen is that I will alert them with the bow, and then I'll be at a disadvantage because, like, the bow is so slow. In fact, didn't I try the bow last time?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I
don't remember
did.
How much damage it did?
Yeah, I can't believe how generous the parry window is for that. You can pretty much stun lock them with headshots. Okay. What am I working on right now? Well, we released Wizard Boy into early access. So right now I've just been working on my little isometric game that I've been messing with, which I don't think will be finished and released this year. I'm aiming for maybe next year, but we'll see.
Now that's in Godot, right?
Yes. It's a isometric shooter, and it's in Godot, so it's very it's a very different experience than most of what I've worked on over the past few years.
Do you think the reason why it's not going to release this year is because you're having to learn a new engine?
No, actually, I'd say that process went so far. That process actually went much better than I expected. Because there are certainly differences between Godot and Unity, but like there's a lot of fundamental similarities as well. Same thing with GD script, where it's like technically it's a different programming language, but functionally it's like 90% the exact same as C#, you know, or it's like stuff I already know. It just has different words and sometimes slightly different formatting. No, it's not. I'm not planning on it coming out this year for a couple of reasons. One of which is that I want it to be a. Oh, I thought I could get the heal off. I want it to be a longer game than the stuff I've done recently. Another is that I think that I'm potentially getting a little too overexposed with the number of releases I've done recently, and with the movie still being an imminent thing. I don't want people to get bored of, playing games that I make, so I think taking a little bit more time is probably best for everyone. And also, I don't want, I have spent so much time chasing or running toward deadlines for various things over the past few years, and I kind of don't want to have a deadline for a little while.
That's funny. Before I continue this, you may want to put on the Ring of Binding. I just
noticed that. Yeah,
that's probably part of the reason why you're getting owned by these friggin' mages. That's funny that you're bringing this up now, is because I was talking to in our Do Blood chat about how one of the things we were talking about, after we ship Gloomwood and Ultrakill and Fallen Aces, like what are some of our plans like afterwards? And of course everyone. Yeah, in the thick of it, no one is like, I want to do the sequel. Like,
everyone is like, I want to do a short game. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt after Dusk. I I am. I mean, I definitely don't. I can't do a Dusk development cycle anymore. Or like at this point in my life, at least, because I have 3 children. So it's not gonna be like that scope. But I'm hoping it's hopefully gonna be more around like I don't know, Dusk length to play through. Not necessarily Dusk scope to create, if that makes sense. I mean, the fact that it's an isometric game is that's already, I wouldn't say takes away work, but moves work into different areas. Like, it's grid-based level design. So, the plus there being I don't have to spend as much time on individual levels, which is good because I plan on there being a lot of them. The downside being then you have to, I'm going to have to work in other areas to make sure the levels are interesting because I don't have the same tools, the same, like, abilities and tools that I had with Dusk, where it's, like, a full 3D game. In this case, it's like, well, then I'm going to have to use other means of making the levels interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to talk while doing this, and it's not going well.
This is the real Dark Souls 2 experience.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Trying to explain your game design process while playing Shrine of Amana.
Yeah. Did I get the big sword? You'll have to be more specific.
That's like half the swords in this game.
Yeah. Did I... Oh, so someone's asking if I played synthetic. Last night I did. I bought it on the... Because another thing that is exciting to me is that I don't have a great deal of background in a lot of different, like, top-down shooters or... Oh, sorry, ad right now. Oh boy. All right, let me wait to continue that train of thought until after the ad. I'll use this time to try to, like, not... Oh, we got a despawn already.
Yay!
It's like...
Oh, no, he's still there.
Well, that guy is. Not this guy, though.
Oh,
okay, good. Yeah, I think there's one that spawned here. Or maybe more like over there. I don't know. There was always one I fought right here. It's like... I'm happy because it despawned, but then I'm also like, oh, that's sort of a badge of shame.
It's Shrine of Amana. There is no badge of shame here.
The badge of shame is the level itself.
Yeah, this place was made with cruelty in its heart.
Let's see if I can dodge him. Let's get over here.
That was actually a sick sidestep.
Thank you. Oh, hey! That stab was a one-hit kill. It's good to know. There's my souls over there. I guess I could get them back. Did I even have any when I died? I don't remember. Ooh, that stab is a one-hit kill on those guys.
Nice. I don't think I've ever done this. It'd be so funny to see, like, the number of souls players have lost in a particular area.
Oh, that would be very fun, yeah.
I know they have, like, a number of souls people have lost in the entire game for Dark Souls 2.
I just got it off. Okay.
Yeah, a soul loss heat map would be awesome.
Oh, that would be amazing, yeah. Because I was thinking, what if you could see where people lost souls, and then I realized that's just the bloodstains.
Yeah.
But seeing how many souls they lost would be really fun. Everyone is experiencing the pain. Honestly, maybe going up here is actually not a bad idea. Then I can try this plunge attack again. Okay, it worked.
That tracking was wild.
Yes, it was. Okay, here's this guy. Woo! That was close.
That was close. I feel like if you parry it, it should go back to the it should go the same trajectory back to the enemy
I agree.
that shot it.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I guess they did it this way. Oh my god, that was so much damage.
Yeah. So I thought maybe running past would get me in a position to take out the far one, but not so much. Oh, yeah. That was dumb. Go back.
I can see so I think it parries it in the direction that you're aiming.
Oh, okay.
That's so hard to get to do in this level.
My accountant is calling me. I am going to... It would be really funny if I answered the phone was like, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm playing Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
So am I enjoying this area? I mean, yeah, I like oh, now there's two of them. Maybe that guy didn't despawn. Or I'm just forgetting exactly where they spawn. That was so dumb.
The way anyone enjoys this area is just appreciating its sheer hatred and its design. I've never been like a... let's see, how do I explain this? So whenever Dark Souls was first blowing up, I avoided it because my like other experience with a game that everyone was like, oh man, it's so hard, was Super Meat Boy, which it's not that that's a bad game, it's just that it wasn't really for me. I was like, it's I didn't really enjoy the difficult, like the super hard aspect and stuff. So I thought that's just kind of what Dark Souls was. And obviously it's not. And, I love Dark Souls. But it's like the Souls version of being mean and hard is like, actually is fun, and it's like fun to me. So yeah, I am enjoying this area. When it's like, I feel like when it's a skill test, if it's a game where it's like, oh, this game is so hard, it's like a test of skill, and then you dying is like a failure, if that makes sense. It's like, you're not skilled enough. And whereas in a Souls game, I feel like you dying is the expected outcome, because it's not like a lot of this stuff, it's like, is this a skill test here? Yeah, I guess technically, but also it's complete bullshit. And so like you're supposed to run in here and die horribly and have a horrible time, and that kind of makes it better to me in somehow, because then it's like you're getting the intended experience, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's interesting.
Oh my gosh, I can't get this jump now.
It's interesting in the sense that difficulty, or calling something challenging, is actually, it covers too wide a range of what that can mean for a game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the same example, like Super Meat Boy is a very
for Pete's sake.
The very reflex-based difficulties kind of.
Yeah. I also suck at platformers, I should say, in addition to...
Same. Whereas this, I feel like the defining trait for, at least for sure, these early Soul games, is like patience. Mm-hmm. It really punishes you not being patient and attentive.
Also,
which is very totally different than like being able to execute several platform jumps within a time limit.
Yeah. And also, in addition to that, one thing I really appreciate is that a lot of the time, not always, but a lot of the time, it's like the goal, or like both the goal and or the point at which you died last time are always really tantalizingly close. Like,
Right.
I mean, that's kind of not the case as much with the bosses when you have like a boss run back, but like in areas like this, like it takes me only, you know, a handful of steps to get back to the part that keeps killing me. And that makes it a lot easier to stomach for me as well. Or it's like, oh, I'll just try that. I'm so close to getting it, you know what I mean? Or like in this case, it's like, there's a place over there. Like there's a goal that I see that I want to get to, and it's pretty close. So it's like it feels manageable. It feels like, oh, if I just play a little bit better, I can make it over there. Okay.
And then you have, for the Souls games, you have the like incremental progress of like, oh, you know, you're still getting souls, you can still level up. In this game, things will eventually despawn. You're getting more items. Like, it's
yeah.
You don't really get that in something like Meat Boy or such.
Yeah. Which again is not to like, I don't have anything against Super Meat Boy by any means. It's just that was my that was like my touchstone of, oh, that's a, you know, super hard, unforgiving skill check game, and you know, just wasn't really for me. But Dark Souls, as it turns out, is really for me. Someone did say something about you can see a Ferrous Lockstone from here, which I am terrible at seeing things, but I am not seeing one, unless it was a different ramp they were talking about. Look down. Like down? Uh-oh. Like in the water down? Sorry, I also have my windows open, so there's a glare on the screen.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I think, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really well hidden. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get that, but I need to take care of this person first.
I like the Ferrous Stones.
They're great, yeah. Oh, right, I was talking about, oh, jeez. Hold on. Let's go over here. Okay, that'll help. Okay. Alright, that helped. But I don't think I can go get that lockstone. Well, I guess maybe now would be a good time for the bow? Every time! Every time I use the bow, that happens. Okay, yeah.
Bows really don't have much, like, downward trajectory in this game.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the main problem with the bow, is that... Ah! There we go. Okay. There's that one down. So that... Oh, I only have 10 arrows left. So that was definitely a useful place to use the bow. There is always the possibility of going back and getting more arrows, which I might do. All right, where was this thing? So I was talking about synthetic. So I bought a bunch of like top-down or isometric shooters on the spring sale because I don't have a huge background in them. Ooh. So it's been cool to go through and play a bunch of, like, kind of learn about a genre, that Helix Halberd. Okay. That I don't know inside and out. Like first-person shooters, where it's like I know a whole lot about first-person shooters, and there's not very many that I can play now that are going to surprise me in the same way as, like, you know, I don't really know anything about Binding of Isaac style games, for instance.
Right.
So it's kind of fun to just, because no, I mean, I'm not making a roguelike, but it's interesting to go and play these things that are kind of different from what I usually play and see what the common design tropes and stuff are, and what I'm like, oh, that's cool, I want to emulate that, and other things where I'm like, oh, I think I would want to do that differently and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is the fact that you're making a game in this genre that you're not super familiar with is really fascinating. It's kind of like learning a genre not just from playing the games but also from building one out.
Yeah, it's because I really like Alien Shooter, and I really like Earth Defense Force, and I was just like, it'd be really neat to just kind of start from the idea of combining those two things. And I assumed at first that I was going to kind of jump in and find a whole bunch of different games that are similar to Alien Shooter, and I was shocked to find out that there aren't actually very many games like that, and in fact aren't even that many actual isometric shooters, period. Which I think then, that being the case, and there being like, I've started to get a little frustrated because I have this thing in my head of like, here's this kind of game I would like to play, and I can't find it. And that's, as a player, that's a little frustrating, but as a developer, that's like really compelling to me. That's why I originally started Dusk, was because I was like, I really would like to play a newer game that is like Quake and Doom, and I can't find any. And eventually I was just like, fine, I'll just make it then.
Yeah.
So, not that this game is going to be, the next Dusk or anything. It's not, but it's a similar sort of drive. And it's like, oh, I can't find this thing that I can kind of envision in my head. So, I guess there's a opportunity there to make something that's maybe a little more unique. Okay, progress has been made.
How has been working on like an isometric game feel? Because like you mostly, not always, but you mostly worked in first person.
Yeah,
so this is kind of like a shift for you.
It is. Mostly it's been pretty so I do have a little bit of background making top-down games way back in the past.
Right.
So since I am cheating a little bit with the game, because it is isometric, but it's under the hood, it's a 3D game that's just being rendered with a graphic camera, which is kind of cheating, but also I'm not a sprite artist.
Right.
So for the most part, it's very similar to either working in a top-down perspective or working with 3D stuff. Which is to say that most of the questions and problems are like, well, I kind of already know how to solve this in one of two ways, either like a top-down game or like a 3D game. But I've encountered a couple things where it's just like, oh, I don't have a ready answer to this question of like how to do this or what would be best to do here. And that's I think part of the reason I have felt so drawn to making this game, is because it's like, it is so different and it's really exciting to find stuff that I have to learn about. Or it's like, oh, I need to see how other games did this, or I need to think about what would be the best solution here, rather than just already knowing, because I've made first-person games for years now, so there's a lot of things about making a first-person game that aren't really discovery. They're just being like, okay, I'll do it like I did in Dusk, or in,
Yeah, rote work, basically.
Yeah. That sounded like it hurt.
I really admire that you go in that direction, because I feel like a lot of developers, it's especially indies, you get like locked into this mindset of, oh, I found my niche, I need to stay in my niche and do what I'm good at. But I think that angle that you just said of wow,
stun lock. I was trying to roll and run. Anyway.
That angle of like, I want to work on something very different because it's going to challenge me and because I'm going to learn a lot of new things from it is super valuable and very like that is something I'd love to try at some point, like after Gloomwood and whatnot. It's like, oh, can
yeah,
I pull off a game like this? Like,
yeah,
can I try something in this genre? Because yeah, ultimately, there's, we love so many different kinds of games that it'd be kind of a shame to only make games in one genre for your whole career.
yeah. I think probably just speaking pragmatically, it would be smarter to stick to what I know and what fans, like from what I make, but I can't. Because I get really excited about something when it's like new and there's new things to discover and try about it. And without that, it's like I can still make, I've still made games that are like safe for them, in that they're stuff I know how to do, but it's like they're not quite as exciting as when it's this whole new, like a whole new thing to explore and try. That's when I get really energized about developing things, which is why the smart thing to do would have probably been to like make Dusk 2 or make Iron Lung 2 or but I just can't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like the David way either. Like it's,
yeah,
for one, that's like, oh, I'm gonna make Dusk 2 like now would be so difficult because when you as you noted before, when you made Dusk, it was a very barren genre.
Yeah.
And now it's like if you're trying to make like a retro shooter now, you are the retro shooters that are coming out now are like crazy.
Yeah.
The production values or the like expectations.
Yeah.
It is a difficult place to stand out.
It's completely like if I release Dusk now, no one would care. It's so different. Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel like when I think of your games, I'm always thinking of your sort of like drive to experiment, even when you're in like the first person thing. It's like when you showed me Iron Lung, it's like this is entirely different way of doing a first person game than something like Dusk, or even your earlier games than Dusk.
Yeah,
but it feels extremely David.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's I think you're right. It's like that is kind of what I do. Oh man, I don't think I can run over there. I was like, oh, shiny, I'll go get the shiny. Nope. Yeah, it's that is more like what I tend to do. Or even with like, I'm not a huge part of, well, I am a part of Wizard Boy when it comes to like the design and stuff, but I'm not doing any hands-on work with it. But even there, it's like one thing that was really exciting to me about that project was the idea of doing something that is like a sandbox similar to an immersive sim, but all of the restraints are off. Like, so it's not really like an immersive sim in the traditional sense. It's more like a breaking everything sandbox, because that felt like something kind of new and different to try. Although when we started working on it, I don't think any of us realized exactly how broken it would turn out being. My original idea for that game was, which we didn't end up going in this direction, but what I wanted to do was make like a Harry Potter game where all of your, I mean, not a Harry, but something like the PC Harry Potter games back in the day.
Yep.
And all your spells are normal, but they become horrifying and like comically overpowered and horrifying if you either use them on something they're not meant for, or you raise the power level enough. So like my example was, you can't tell me that if you're in the Harry Potter universe and you cast Alohomora on somebody and it starts unlocking their internal organs, you can't tell me that's not going to kill them. You know what I mean? That was and we didn't end up going in that direction, but that was kind of my original thought behind it. Yeah, I thought maybe going and taking out that person first would be a good idea, but no.
I have to ask, does Rachel love Wizard Boy?
She has not played it.
She's not played it?
No. That is a good question. I'm not sure whether it would be something she'd love because it's so close to her interests, or if it's like because it's so close to her interests that makes her like it even less because it's not, you know, it's
not, yeah, it's not,
because it's
not the real thing.
Samansky brother humor.
Yeah.
Which she does find funny, but also sometimes when like all three of us start going, she's like, oh good lord.
Yeah, it's she has to live with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very funny to now be like involved with Gloomwood and with Wizard Boy, because like I said, it's not, Wizard Boy isn't an immersive sim, but it's very adjacent in certain areas, and there's like similar things being done. And then in my, like, Wizard Boy has potion crafting, you know, and we've talked about doing similar things in Gloomwood. Or Wizard Boy has fire, you can set things on fire, and Gloomwood also has fire. And so in my head then I start getting mixed up, okay, which is the game where the fire is super overpowered, and which is the one where, you know, this does this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're so tonally different as well.
The thing that you brought up about, like, oh, you know, we basically made a game that was like super broken. An external yesterday, I think Sam brought up that we were talking about like mantling in games, and like how some games, like someone brought up that they didn't like Thief 4 because the mantling is like you can only mantle in really specific spots. You can't just mantle like any object that you can sort of find. And Sam, who worked on Phantom Fury, was like, yeah, we had you know, we had a widespread mantling system, but then the QA team kept, you know, climbing out of the levels. And I brought up that, like, the solution you basically went for with Dusk, and we kind of went with Gloomwood as well, is that we were sort of just okay with letting people break the game if they want to.
Yeah, that's... Oh, why am I being stupid like this? That's the other thing is... So, we know that I think breaking games is funny, and I like letting people do that. And Dusk is sort of like... Dusk is sort of reined in. Not a lot, but a little bit. Gloomwood, I mean, you know some of the stuff I've suggested with Gloomwood, where it's like, maybe that's not quite this sort of game. And then Wizard Boy is what happens when there is no reining of any of that in, because all three of us working on that are like, we all think it's funny, and so there's no voice of reason being like, maybe we should, like, put a cap on how big you can make stuff, or how many speed potions you can drink. And so that's the other thing, is I forget, like, oh, okay, in Gloomwood, which did we decide this was too broken, or this amount of freedom was too broken or not? Because in Wizard Boy, everything is like permissible. There's only a few different areas where we've put in like safety nets. Yeah, but like, yeah, with Gloomwood mantling, we decided that we'll just, and I think it's remained this way. I don't try to break Gloomwood levels, so I don't really remember, or not remember, I don't really know how airtight the level bounds are. But I think we've basically still kept it as like, Yeah, if you can figure out a way to mantle onto something, you should be allowed to.
Yeah, there's really not that many restrictions. Like, we do have some level clipping bounds, but people discover new tech for Gloomwood all the time.
Yeah.
Some stuff like mantle fly, where you could like throw an object and then mantle it and then shoot yourself like across the level. We did like tweak out because it was kind of easy to do it by accident.
Yeah.
But there's still the one that was posted a couple of weeks ago that was really funny, and we haven't patched it out. Is if you stand on an object and then use like another object to pull that object up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like standing on a sack and then using the shovel to pull the stack up.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's just so funny that it's like, oh yeah, I talked to Thomas. And we're like, well, we could check like, what the object is sitting on and whether that's like grounded or not. But it's like, who really cares? Like the only people who are doing it are doing it because it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a really hard one to defend against.
Yeah, it's just like it's at some point it's like it's a video game. If you want to break it in that way, like screw it. Let them.
Someone asked, can you run so fast you die by hitting a wall like in System Shock? For Wizard Boy, I don't think that exists yet, but I am gonna I have been saying that needs to that we need to add that, especially with how fast you can go with the run speed potions. It's just wait. Oh, Bloodstain.
Does Blasco get paid to QA Gloomwood? Because man, he probably deserves it. I mean, he works on Gloomwood.
That did work.
He's got like a whole bunch of assets in the game. He's got a bunch of Gloomwood's merch design.
So it's debatable whether he gets paid specifically to break Gloomwood, but that is part of his understood. Or that's an understood part of his duties as part of the team, is the designated break Gloomwood person. Well, there's a bunch of designated break Gloomwood people, to be fair.
Yeah. Most of the time, the stuff that Blasco breaks is not stuff that, like, the vast majority of players aren't doing it. Like, he's able to dodge bullets or duck bullets because he's can predict the crouch timing so well.
That's ridiculous.
He's played it so much that he's able to do that. 99% of players do not know how to do that, and thus it's not really worth addressing. It's more just like, oh, it's really cool that Blasco can do that.
I find it's really it's an art to figure out what broken things add to the fun and what broken things take away from the fun.
Yeah.
Like, one of the few actual balance decisions we made for Wizard Boy was that was not a good roll. Was basically, so you can use Doppelo to duplicate anything basically any number of times. So that's super broken. And one of the few balancing things we did was to make a category of spells that use biscuits to use them. And it's just because we felt like leaving it so that Doppelo and spells like that were so much more obviously the best solution to things was actually taking away from potential fun, because then, you're not, it's like, you certainly can duplicate everything, a ton of times, or duplicate the run speed potion to make it so you clip out of the level and stuff, but there's at least a little bit of a resource limit on it, so that there's a little bit of motivation for you to try other ways, because there's a lot of fun ways you can do stuff. Oh my gosh.
God, this conversation reminds me so much of dodging these guys in water is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, I might have to try something different with them.
The whole I remember from years ago that negative review that Dust got about like, oh, you can just The game is so unbalanced. You can kill everything with barrels,
With props,
just by throwing
yeah.
with props, and just being sort of like, this person is really like, if there is a way to break the balance of the game, then it's broken and needs to be fixed. Otherwise, I can't help myself from doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas like the approach that we sort of go with our games is that, hey, this is funny, and it's kind of cool. So why not? Let's just let players do it. Most players aren't playing the game like that. They're shooting things.
Yeah. I'm not even like, I don't even think that person was correct. Honestly, in the because there are quite a few situations and reasons why you want to use just props in Dusk. Like, my assumption is that I don't remember exactly how many hours they had or anything like that, but my assumption, oh dang it. I thought I was outside of the range of that second to last swing. My assumption is that they just played like maybe the first 1 or 2 levels and made that, because there's no way you're killing everything with props in episode 3.
No, yeah. That is a really weird to play like the first 2 levels of a game using a technique and then being like, of course the game is never gonna throw another wrench in my way.
Yeah.
The rest of the game must surely be like this.
Yeah,
like,
the assumptions.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I should use the Unga Bunga on this guy. I mean, this worked fine this time. Next time, though, I should probably just Unga Bunga him. Surely there won't be any scuffuttery? I don't know if I've ever... Yeah, or tomfoolery ahead. No malarkey ahead. Oh, the water guys! How did I forget the water guys?
I'm shocked they haven't despawned yet.
Well, I think what you're seeing is that I have engaged in combat with them many times, but not felled them many times.
Oh.
Whew, that was close.
Nice.
Ah!
No!
I thought that she stopped shooting. Dang it!
Oh my god.
You can Unga Bunga the Sorceress. I could try the Unga Bunga the Sorceress. I always go to the wrong one. Does this have... If this is on my back, does it give me the defense bonus? Let's see.
Yes, actually, I think it does, but I could be talking out of my butt too. Oh, well, wait. Does it?
It seems like it because it's still saying. Oh wait, maybe.
It's not how much damage it does. I don't think it does actually.
Okay. Oh. Large club. Here we go. It's very funny to me that this is not the largest club. There is a club even larger than this giant, like, tree. What kind of defense are we expecting to do here? I don't know. Smack them before they get to me.
Oh, it's like a hair off one-shotting them.
Yeah, that's annoying.
He roll caught you.
He sure did. That is much easier. I don't know if it will be much easier for the sorceresses, though. You know, can I just go in this direction? Oh. Oh, I hear it. I hear I hear the telltale sound of... So what if I just run this way? Ah! That's what happens. Okay.
Yep.
Defense stats on shields are just applied to attacks that hit it. Okay. Gotcha. You were waiting for that. Yeah. Wonder where I go to get over there, then. Could bring a torch, but, like, I'm two-handing this. Oh, it's just slightly longer than I think it is. Like that? No, even longer. There we go. I do think that the change of having weapons deteriorate and then get repaired at the bonfire automatically doesn't make any sense, but is a positive change. Because... hold on. Because stuff deteriorating in Dark Souls 1 was kind of a non-issue after you get to Andre. And then it's sort of like a thing you have to do every once in a while.
I've never quite understood the goal of the repairs system in this game, in these games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. I think it maybe makes a little bit more sense here, just in that it's like something you might actually have to deal with in normal gameplay, whereas in Dark Souls 1 it's like if you're really bad, like I was when I first when I first played the remastered version, then your weapons will break, but otherwise it's just sort of like not something you even think about. You just go to Andre or whoever and have them repair your stuff every once in a while.
Yeah, the balancing, at least with katanas. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Katanas have really low.
Oh, jeez. Well, I kind of asked for that by running ahead. I think I am going to go get some arrows.
There was a bug with the PC port of this game where at 60 FPS your durability would degrade twice as fast.
Oh no!
Which was when I played through the PC build when it first came out. I think I had to like bring 2 repair powders to just kill the first pursuer encounter.
Oh no!
my weapons would break like midway through the fight like several times.
That's terrible. Oh, I'll need to pop some souls. Yes.
But it's an interesting contrast because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and there in that game, weapons and armor also degrade, but they degrade in a way where like if a weapon is, or if an armor piece is like 80% of its durability, it also does less protection. Like there's not like it scale, the power of it scales with how fucked up it is. So you want to like keep your armor and weapons like sharpened and polished and repaired and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that game is sort of has some more realistic simulation elements, so that does make sense.
Whereas in these games, it's sort of like the weapon remains the exact same until it's broken, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not saying that Dark Souls needs a repair system where the weapons
Like
scale
Kingdom
like
Come.
that. Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. I've always found it's kind of, the repair system is kind of like, I don't know. It's never been super exciting in these games.
Yeah. I think you know, I just realized that I think part of the reason that I kind of like how it works here, even though it doesn't make any logical sense, is because it's a little more survival horror feeling.
Right.
Where it's like you have this resource that's getting spent when you're out doing stuff.
Santir Spear is a great use of the system. There's a weapon in this game that has an insane durability level, but if you deplete it, it breaks the weapon and it turns into a different weapon.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's super cool. Oh, okay. So someone brought up Kingsfield 4. Did you catch wind of the conversation we were having about Kira?
I did see that, and that reminded me that they'd been talking about doing that a while back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had forgotten until that, but they mentioned doing that on. I was on a call with them for some reason, and I was like, "Really? Okay, have fun."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!" So, for anyone, if anyone here has played Lunacid, Kira, who made Lunacid, is releasing. I guess it's a spin-off. Called Lunacid Ears of the Moon, I think it is. And it's Lunacid, but they made it in the toolkit that From Software used to make Kingsfield.
Yeah.
Which you could buy as an editor kit, years ago.
Dang it.
So it's Lunacid but built in the Kingsfield engine.
Yeah. Which is nuts, because that's like if I made a Dusk spin-off in the Chasm level editor.
Yeah. It's it because they made it in Sword of Moonlight, which okay, so there's a lot of layers to this.
There sure are.
There are. It's very interesting. So they released the editor toolkit years and years ago, and you paid like $60-$70 for the toolkit, and you could make games out of it. But there's been a community of people who have been keeping those tools modernized, and it's called Sword of Moonlight, and Kira made this Lunacid spin-off in that, which is crazy. When I saw the Steam page, I was like, oh, that's awesome. They're making an expansion to Lunacid, and I was like, what do you mean it's built in the fucking King's Quest editor?
Yeah. Ooh. This is slow, but it does work. And maybe this is gonna have to be the tactic. I wish it were a little bit faster.
When Scott and I were first looking at it, we were like, oh, I wonder if they're doing the thing that the Dust SDK is kind of doing, where you can use the level editing toolkit of Kingsfield, but then it just imports it into Unity. But nope, the whole freaking game is made in Sword of Moonlight.
It's insane.
Kira's wild.
Yeah, they're so talented.
Yeah.
Dusk in the Chasm engine is something you could see me doing. Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah.
I honestly really I've seen Mason do this lately.
Uh-huh.
but at some point, when I have a break between projects, I'd love to like spend some time actually making some Doom levels. Just nothing like crazy. I'm not gonna be making no like the insane maps that take months and months that people make, but just like classic Doom levels that are just like, oh, this is fun to just brush rooms around again.
Yeah, that does sound like it would be really fun, doesn't it? We made Basilisk 2000. Kira did? Or I'm Dancing with Death taking cover here? Is there a pit? Yeah, I don't think I've played Basilisk 2000. Is it based on the what is that called? The thing where it's like whoever's Basilisk, or it's like if an AI were created or whatever. It's basically Pascal's Wager, but sci-fi. Gosh. This is so annoying.
This is by the way, this is exactly what Shrine of Amana ends up becoming for 90% of players.
Oh my gosh. It's like the bow is just so slow. Maybe because if it's one enemy, if it's just one magical woman, like I can dodge that pretty well. It's the problem is all of the other stuff. Like that, like this stuff. Die stuff. This is 100% the Shrine of Amana experience. The magical girl convention. Oh yeah, I guess they are magical girls, aren't they? Where'd she go?
She's still there. I think that's her on the left.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah.
I had remembered her being closer. But aim up a little bit. Is that going over her? Ah! Thought it was closer. The fact that they keep casting even when I'm behind cover is what makes it so annoying. Ah! Wait, am I using the wrong arrow? I'm using the wrong arrows! Oh, I was using... What are those? Bleed arrows? Fire arrows?
Oh.
I don't know. That's...
Yeah, those are bleed arrows.
Oops. That's part of the problem. I don't need to use a Radiant Life Gem. Already checked if I have a high magic defense shield. Yeah, I'm just trying it the bow way to see if that, because trying to run through is not doing it. I keep getting got by the water guys. Okay, this is much better now. Using the actual right arrows.
Maybe Chuma. The whole reason I probably would make Doom maps is as a like a relaxation thing and to not have any project requirements or deadlines or anything like that. In between, like, actual work.
Yeah, same. Some water. Okay. Ah. This thing. It's very satisfying to smash them.
Clubs in these games have always been so great.
Yeah.
The pancaking.
This is much better. Ah! Except when I botch my roll. Don't have very good cover here. Let's go back here. There, got her. Ah! There's, there's another one! What is the setting and subject matter of the isometric shooter? You'll see when it's more ready to talk about. It's sort of, a little hard to explain. Sort of sci-fi, but not exactly. And because it's me, of course, there's a apocalyptic element to it.
Did you see that email reply by Gabe Newell being like, "Oh, I'm currently playing Stalker 2. I'm on the 4th ending."
Yeah.
Like, good God, he's played more Stalker 2 than all of us.
Yeah. So was that real?
I don't know. It might be.
I could believe it, but oh my gosh, why are these not hitting?
I hope it's real. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Guess I'll try to get closer. Maybe I can get it at this range now. There we go. Their 5 frames a second animation plays.
Yeah, you have to kill these enemies from so far away. They're in the like optimizing their frame time state.
Normal game developer. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have you engage enemies at a distance where they turn into like page flipping animation. And then FromSoft is like, let's base an entire dungeon around engaging enemies that look like they're like a flash animation from from 2004.
It's now part of the difficulty.
Yeah. Trying to sneak through the door and the camera is just focusing in on the back of my head. Aha. So I think if I remember right, I can go deal with this guy without getting in range of other guys.
Ah, the pancaking. Oh, it's so good.
It is so good. Now, however, now it's going to be a little... What is that over there? Oh, I don't like seeing that all those tree roots. That's
God.
Does not bring back fond memories.
Bit of chaos moment.
Yeah. Oh, I am stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, the jank Dark Souls 2 engine finding it like a 1-inch ledge that you can't walk over.
Yeah. It's like, well, maybe we shouldn't put 1-inch ledges underneath the water. No, it's good. Fine.
It's good. Flip it. He's like body blocking her.
Yeah. I will protect my queen.
The ultimate simp.
Ah, I see the 1-inch walls go both ways. Oh, man.
Well, you can't say that's not balanced and fair.
Yep, that's true. There we go. Archdrake. Get down, Madam President.
Not now, Kitten Daddy is stuck on a 2-inch ledge.
Ah, that one's alive! Oh no, this is bad. This is not good. Oh, I'm stuck.
It's the ledge.
Oh, I got him. Okay. I can't believe this is a run back I'm gonna have to do. Unless that isn't a boss fog. Hopefully it's not a boss fog. Maybe so if I aggro this guy, will the others be aggroed? That's the question. I'll take that as a somewhat of a win. At least no one is shooting noisy projectiles at me. Oh.
Oh.
There we go. I almost died, yeah. Oh, did I almost walk off a cliff?
Yeah.
I did not realize that. There's the cliff.
That would have been a very funny way to die.
That would have been, yeah. Oh, there's the cliff. No! The cliff around here. No. No, okay.
This level is
The fire is in my way! Wait, why did I not fire the... Oh, that was the wrong arrow again, too. Are you kidding me? Oh, I think the arrow animation started having fewer frames also. Okay, there's that.
of columns having like box collisions.
Yeah.
And the arrows getting stuck on them is so funny.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, there's so much in the water to fear. Okay, yeah, so that goes off. Okay. Now he's coming this way. Hopefully I can just smite him. Not quite. Okay. Smiting has occurred. Is that another one there? Is that two over there? Oh, geez. Hmm. Oh, that's kinda... This is gonna be sketchy. Okay, one right there. One right there. I might be able to get enough off that she gets stun locked. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Problem solved? What just happened? What was that effect?
Yeah. I don't remember seeing that effect before.
Huh. Okay.
Oh my god, that one was a healer. Oh,
there's a
Jesus.
healer version?
I forgot that even exists.
A torch. I think I'm safe right here, yeah. It's really funny how this area has, like, actually some pretty nice reflections, and then the water texture is just like a single normal map scrolling slowly.
Yep.
It's not even like mixed together with another normal map. It's amazing how utterly evil this place is. Yeah, it is. What? Can I one-hand this club? Uh-oh. Well, let's not risk it.
Bunga Bunga has occurred.
Yep. Now my question is, oh, the condition's actually not bad.
How is there still an ambush? No one knows.
Yeah, how is there still an ambush?
The fucking level is just making new ambushes on the fly.
Yeah. I like this. I am also a Blighttown enjoyer because I like the having to be really careful and think through like every movement and stuff. Like that's really like engaging and immersive to me. Now it gets less engaging and immersive when you're doing it for like the 12th time, to be fair, but can get one more off. Can. There. Okay. I do not trust that item one bit. I don't trust any of these items. None of them. None of them are trustworthy. I am just gonna go see what sort of thing we're facing behind this.
What pain awaits us?
Yeah, what fresh hell is this? Boss ahead. It's so dark in here too. So
you could use one of your butterflies.
yeah, I think I'm going to, and I'm gonna switch out for something I can, like, I can wield one-handed better. Strike shield or golden wind shield. I'll do arch strike shield. Oh, they are approaching.
Yeah,
So Johnny, my younger brother John has, what am I hearing? Has made quite a few different games as well. They're just a lot of them didn't make it onto Steam, and one of the ones he made was called, I don't even know if it's around anymore. I hope he still has it somewhere because it's really funny, and it was called The King Approacheth, and it was this platformer, like a troll platforming game where you are the king and you're trying to approacheth, and it's like super hard, really dumb platforming, and the physics are like soaped up floor slippery. And so you go ridiculously fast and jump ridiculously high. So you're this little pixel art king, and it has like Sousa marches playing in the background, and you're this tiny little pixel art king just sort of like flinging himself around the screen, and it was called The King Approacheth. And I think that's an amazing title.
Johnny has a very good sense of humor.
Yeah. All three of us have very similar but different senses of humor. All of us have a very, absurdist, surreal sense of humor, but it's just tuned slightly different for each of us. I hear the singing. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Bonfire. Bonfire with enemies in the room. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, very Dark Souls 2 moment.
Yeah. We've designed this area. Oh no, we need a bonfire. Well, let's rest at it, I guess. All the Souls games can be understood as comedies. Yes! I completely agree. Okay, so if I stand up, Then he immediately starts coming for me. Okay. There's just waiting there politely.
Yeah, at least it's not the fucking spider room.
Yeah. Yeah, at least he's approaching, like, slowly. I don't even know what to do there. You know what? Let's see, what does that gas do? Oh, it's unclear. Is it gestures? Oh, it's corrosive.
Yep.
Okay.
Breaks all your gear. So here's the
bonfire here is the most relieving bonfire in the series. That's why I'm kind of disappointed that it's a room full of enemies. This is like, yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
So when your gear breaks in this game, you have to go get it repaired. It will no longer be repaired by the bonfire.
So the question is, did my gear actually break? Oh, wow, it sure did. All right. Off we go.
Man, broke all your gear.
Stupid giant mushroom. That song is so pretty. I bet whoever is singing it is gorgeous. Oh boy. Is this gonna be like a... oh shoot, what's that boss's name? Daughter of Chaos in Dark Souls 1.
I don't think there's anything that could prepare you for what that boss is gonna look like.
Okay. I was gonna say, is it a reverse of her? What do I need to level up again? 20,000. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, how did you die? How did they dot pigs?
Baby pigs.
Oh, what was this? Uses damage taken from behind.
Ring. The ring where the dude is like holding on to you. Boy,
oh, that's right.
A lot to repair for that ring.
It sure is. I don't know if I should spend that on it. Well, I have the souls. I'll just repair it so I have it.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Go see if any of my equipment can be upgraded as well. Shrine of Peak time. Oh, it's been Shrine of Peak time for the past, what, hour or so? 2 hours? How long have I been playing? Let's see. It doesn't say. Okay. Thought the Steam overlay would say. Alright. Not enough Titanite shards for the Drangleic sword. Or wait, no. What was I looking at? I was looking at longsword. Drangleic sword I can upgrade. That would probably be a good idea. What else we got? Some shields. Great club. I need Titanite chunks to upgrade this giant stick of wood. Well, can't go wrong with the Drangleic sword. That thing has been very useful. It's like that, the pokey stick, and the club of all things. I feel like, is this maybe the game with the most useful clubs in any fantasy game?
Yeah, they're pretty darn good here.
Because I don't think I can remember another similar, like, action fantasy game where the club isn't just, like, the worst weapon or almost the worst weapon. Unless it's some sort of like magic special club, but like just the normal stick of wood bonky club. I always wrote off in this because I'm used to them being terrible, and turns out they're actually quite good.
Yeah, they're really good in pretty much all the Souls games.
Yeah.
They're actually quite good in Kingdom Come Deliverance because they're very good against armor, and there's a chance, at least in the first game, there's a perk you can get where there's a 10% chance that when you hit an enemy in the head with it, it knocks them out. So you'll just be fighting a guy, and you hit them in the head, and they just fall over.
Oh, what? That guy respawns? Okay. Is that a mace or a club?
Mace.
Okay.
I guess you're talking specifically just like big club.
Yeah, I'm talking specifically the ones that just look like someone took a tree and trimmed the branches off.
Oh, like, yeah, Caveman Club.
Yeah, Caveman Club.
Yeah. These are definitely the games where clubs are actually amazing.
Yeah. Why am I getting a notification? It's like it's Reddit showing me posts that I didn't ask to see. Reddit will be like, "Oh, hey, you looked at a post that was from this community like once. Now we're gonna send you a notification every time." Like,
yeah.
it's so annoying. What? Speaking of annoying. Do I have any fire bombs or something like that? I could use arrows, of course. In fact, I have a whole bunch of different kinds of arrows. Is that approaching me? I think it's just standing there, right? Oh yeah, there's some fire bombs. Not that many, though. I'll just use arrows. Oh, I only have 10. Let's see how good they are. Not great.
Oh, do they do more damage if you hit them in the face? Their little face at the bottom.
Right there? I didn't realize that was a face. It doesn't seem like much more. If I did, in fact, hit the face. Oh, this is the wrong window. Does this seem like the right range? Oh, those are even worse. Okay, cool. Well, whatever. I wasn't using them anyway. Okay. See a light up ahead. Oh, Lord. There's more.
You thought you were done?
I thought I was done. Well, I didn't think I was done so much as I thought I was done with the specific combination of water and noisy projectiles. Okay, I have 8 more arrows. Ah! It does heal. No!
Evil.
No!
Evil! Evil!
It's so evil! Okay. Alright then. Oh. Ah! No! You can strip naked and kill it. Oh, it only affects armor and rings.
This is definitely a Shrine of Amana moment.
Yeah, this place is so evil. Oh.
I mean, come on, dude. what kind of savages are like, let's put the bonfire in a cave full of mushroom guys who break your armor? Like, come on. Mushroom bug, and then there's a big mushroom bug you can't actually run past.
Yeah. So do I take no damage from the gas? I guess I take no damage from the gas. So do I now have to do this area nude?
I don't know, that hurts.
No, I did it again! I did it again! All right, back here. So were these... I need to know, were these added for Scholar of the First Sin? Are these one of the additions? These mushroom guys.
I don't remember. Scott knows because he's a stan of original Scholar or original Shrine of Amana.
Oh, really? Specifically Shrine of Amana?
Yeah, he's just like, I stand the original Shrine of Amana because it's worse.
Is it worse? Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Nope, death is coming. Yep.
Evil.
Well, I could go get some more arrows.
Yeah.
Those were working. They were there in the original, but the big one didn't respawn.
Oh. Like, you know, we really need to make this one respawn just for an additional kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No. Do I look like a champion to you? Oh, I need some souls first. Yeah, 1,000 souls was a good amount. Give me arrows! That's a great arrow. Okay. Just wondering if there was a better sort of arrow. Alright. So I appreciate the bow being useful. I do wish that the bow had better controls, though.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm naked to take care of this guy. These things. Oh, right, I actually have a lot of these. So I guess I'll use one. I know I'm gonna use... Ooh, hey. I could summon help. Maybe I'll summon help. Yeah, Dylan uttered is like 90% of Soul's discourse. Most Soul's discourse is just like, yeah, so this is bullshit. Like, yeah.
The two like Chad dudes being like, this sucks. And they're like, yup.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so who was this? That's that dude looks cool. Is that a player or is this a player?
Try. Are you able to see their touch summon sign? Maybe you can
here we
see
go.
their name.
Bombastus?
Bombastus.
That could be either.
Is a player.
But this one. That's not a player.
That's an NPC.
All right. White is an NPC. Okay. Hello? There you are. Hello. Please help me deal with this bullshit. Oh, that was the wrong arrow again. Oh. Okay, that helps. Is that the healer? Sure is. Oh, come on!
She fucking flinched. Come on!
Yeah! That's ridiculous! Oh my gosh! Okay. That's ridiculous. Okay, well this is a waste of arrows. It's so funny, Where's my souls back? I didn't think that would happen. I should be able to take these two guys. I should probably plan on rolling.
I think everyone in chat just had a collective shit from how close to the edge you just got.
A little bit.
Oh no, bombastic! Hold on.
There we go. He is being... Ooh, more Twinkling Titanite. He is being big help. I appreciate... Oh, this doesn't look good. Ah, I see. Invaded.
Oh no!
Peculiar... Whoa! There he is!
Oh, we've got a certified Dark Souls 2 moment here.
Oh! Oh!
That's amazing.
That was amazing. He just left. Okay. Oh, now that's a boss, right? Okay.
This time the edge was your friend.
Okay, I gotta put armor back on because I think this is gonna be boss. Not that my armor is that useful. It is Jester outfit after all.
I love he's gonna turn around and see you
yeah.
put on the Jester outfit.
Yeah. Claranthe ring. Evil Eye. The binding, and what was the other one? Increase, I guess that. That's good enough. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got.
I told you, nothing to prepare you for this.
Yep, nope, there was no preparing me for that. You're right. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, has a thick hide, apparently. Well, I guess the mouth is the weak spot?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ooh!
boss looks like something out of Berserk can be said about 90% of the
Yeah.
bosses that Miyazaki makes.
Yeah. Still alive. Good deal. Demon of Song. I just noticed what the name is. I wonder if can I do chip damage from back here? I guess. Unless he hit him at the same time. Well, that guy was
awesome.
useful. Light metal. Oh, I think he's gone now.
Yep. He served his purpose.
What a Chad.
Demon of Dong.
Was this... No, this is where I came in. The semen of Dawn. Oh, that's a neat arena, too.
Yeah.
If they had, like, lit it. You know?
Well, you know. Yeah, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Fine work. Keep moving.
I do like all the little water streams coming from the ceiling.
Yeah, those are really neat. I was gonna say, I mean, is this more Shrine of Amana?
You thought you were done.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many bloodstains. Shrine of Aw Man. Yeah, part 1 of Shrine of Amana done. Wait, how is there more singing? I killed the scrotum demon. How is there singing? I still don't trust any of those items. I should try to get those at some point, though. Oh, the ladies, that's right. Key to the... That must be something I just got.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not.
It is absolutely a Kingdom Hearts ass weapon. Fucking Keyblade. Come on, like you can't tell me that's not so fucking satisfying.
It's so good. The key doesn't go into New Game Plus, I guess because it's a key and a weapon. Right? Left. Front! I love those messages in this game. Do I have Polish roots? Yeah, my dad is 100% Polish. Although, born in America. So I don't have any Polish cultural roots, if that makes sense. This is a long elevator. So I went down an elevator so then I can go up some stairs.
Peak level design.
I feel like
now we just need a elevator up into the sky that leads to
Yep.
lava fortress.
I forgot that's the thing that happens. Hi. her fear.
What drives you so to overcome your supposed curse? Life you bring. It interests us to the point of obsession.
Yeah, it is a cool voice.
One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a head. Others chase the charms of love. What is it that drives you? Once, the Lord of Light banished the love to all that stand from humanity, and men assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in stated life, and no matter how tender, how explicit, a lie will remain a lie. Young Oliver, knowing this, do you still desire peace?
I'm not even sure what he's means in that, what peace means in this context. So at first, I thought I was following this monologue at first because it was about the whole hollow thing, but now I have no idea what you desire peace. Well, I'm playing Dark Souls 2. Freedom from the curse. Is that what peace is in this case? Wouldn't peace in this case be death? Oh, right, it is. Freedom from the curse is, yeah. So yes, I do desire peace. Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, throw in shade for sure.
Aldia probably has like the most amount of truth bombs of all the characters in the whole franchise.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a lot of souls. Let's go spend them.
Just exploding out of the floor and then mysteriously receding when I'm done talking.
Yes, it's the best way to enter any conversation. So, strength. Ooh, up by 4. It's pretty good. Oh, just the 1. Okay, I'm finally getting to the point where the levels take a little bit. Okay, and then I think I have enough souls to level up again if I use some of these. Was that enough? Yes. All right. What's vigor take me to? Endurance is always useful for the stamina. But I think I'll keep Dex up too. All right. Let's change out some equipment. Since my health is full, I don't need this right now. I could equip. Oh, I should have equipped that during the shrine.
Oh, I forgot.
Oops. Increase defense when health is low. I could put this this one on in addition to that. Oh, nope, I can't. Never mind. Maybe I'll do this. Those two complement each other. Oh, and let's go for Pokey Stick. Because why not? All right. To the, what was it, Undead thing or something? Crypt dead thingies? Is that it? No. Yes. Yes, that's it. Quality build plus big bonk equals big damage. Sneck ring plus jester equals 120% soul gain. What blue tier? Do I have the blue tier stone ring?
I think the only time I've really worn it is like when you get it early on in Dark Souls 1, before you have like better rings.
Blue tier stone. Oh, that's the, okay, yeah. I'm good like this. All right, let's see what we got next. So I have, with some help, I have conquered the level in Dark Souls 2. Try victory and then skeleton.
Until we go back and get all those
Until we go back for the items. I guess I should probably do that now. I just want to see what's ahead. I did not mean to rest at that bonfire. You again. Oh, there's two of them. And someone wandering around. Whoop. Ooh. Where did that fire come from?
That's our corner fire.
Yeah, that's our fire corner. It's where we keep all the fire. There, there's those down. There's a dude like myself with a torch. Aha. Oh, hi. He's a door. Oh wait, I think I remember you talking about this. The door shields.
Yeah, the door shield.
There we go. Well, now I can't trust doors either. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. More ranged nonsense?
And of course!
Dark Souls 2, you spoil me. Can't believe it's more ranged nonsense. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Wow, they are sturdy.
Imagine if the Shrine of Amana mages had that much health.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is sconce. No. Okay. Thought it was something I could light. Right, it's not? It kind of looks like it.
It's an oil pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Am I now
that's why,
covered in oil?
that's why that fire corner set on fire.
Oh, okay, it was an oil pot. Dark ahead, but be wary of light. Merchant ahead, therefore be wary of torch. Dark, therefore try torch.
Put that light out. Light, and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place.
Okay. Are you a friend? All right, let's see how all these guys died. That doesn't bode well.
All those people who didn't put their torch out.
I am Ugdane, guardian of the crypt. Countless dead rest here in peace, cradled by the comfort of dark. Light only agitates. We have no need for it here.
Okay, fair enough.
I am a finito.
This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants dying.
Yes. That's a big ass smurf. It sure is.
Together with first death. Countless souls rest here. Some of them from ages long ago. Some were rich, others poor. Some wise, some dull, but now they're all just dead. Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick. You will find him deeper inside. Many castle servants and the like have come to fetch their lord. But they rest here now, put to death by the king's own guards. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, humans were one with the dark. The former king of light, he feared humans. Feared that they would usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans. How you go on, never separating truth from fiction. This place is welcome to all, provided due reverence is shown. Death is equitable, accepting. We will all one day be welcomed by her embrace. Tell me what you desire. Show me reverence, and I will lend you my hand.
Okay. Have mercy gesture. What is this? Ring of Thorns. I kind of want that. Ring counterattacks when damage is taken. That sounds nice. Dark Arrow. Okay. He sells some human effigies.
Some mushrooms.
Shrooms. I'm gonna get this ring. So the...
Oh my god, we get it. You like the dark.
So I like the fact that after... What's the fire surprise guy's name?
Olivia?
Yeah, after his monologue, then immediately we have a level centering around death. Some not quite symbolism, but it's cool to have that occur in a game where I'm not sure I would have necessarily guessed that the levels were thought about in any sort of order.
What, are you saying that there's not a deep narrative reason for why the Shrine of Amana continually fucks you?
Actually, maybe there is. I don't know. Try down. I do see that, yeah. Here. Yep. Oh! Whoa! Excuse me. I thought I was welcome here if I don't turn the light on. Stealth ahead. By here, he just meant his little corner. I see. It will get more unwelcome if I turn on the light. Excuse me?
Rude.
Well, how do I deal with that? So... It's just so funny to me the number of ways they come up with to just like surprise you with things. I don't want to go back down the ladder. So. What do we got here? Be wary of secret. This is where I came from, right?
Yeah.
I am also a sucker for spooky tombs.
Yeah.
This is a cool spooky tomb. So will it actually get more unwelcome if I turn a light on? 'Cause I kind of want to light that thing. Although, well, once I light this, I can't put it out though, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I should ask, is there anything I'm going to lock myself out of or into by lighting things in this place where you're not supposed to light things? You should do what you feel like you should. Well, ooh, that wasn't the button I meant to press. I will respect the person's wishes for a dark and spooky tomb. Although, I mean, there's no way this is a boss already. Oh, whoa! There. Get doored. This is exactly the area you'd want to wander around in with a torch. Yeah. They knew what they were doing. Try torch. Don't you dare. Interesting. Now what? Am I trapped down here? I can't see very well. I really wish I could turn a light on.
Oh, there's a ladder there.
Ah, yes, there is. Okay. Did that help? I guess it did, kind of. Yes. Now I can... I climbed up the ladder, and now I can climb down the ladder. Okay. And I already found a bonfire. Well, let's go see where that fog wall went. Or wait, should I be traveling back? I don't know how to get back otherwise, so I guess so. I think that was right here? No, what did I do? Wait, what did I do? Oh, this is the wrong bonfire. Turn right. Bonfire ahead. Got some fire bombs. Just ignoring that guy. Oh, maybe I'm not, actually. I think he's gonna have to... Unless I can destroy these. I can! Okay. Well, he didn't say anything about not being allowed to destroy gravestones or whatever these are.
Don't light any lights, but go ahead and break all the gravestones. I don't care about that.
Oh, I see. Traverse the mist from behind, it said. Okay, I see now. I was just thinking about, is there another situation where you're able to go through a fog wall backwards? Oh, a skeleton.
Yeah, I think there's a couple in Dark Souls 1 where you can do that.
Ooh, a bell. I don't know if I trust that. Should ring it. You stupid wall ghost. Smooth and silky stone. What are those again? Are those the same as the stones you can drop? They give light. Emits light.
Smooth and silky stones and prism stones are different things.
Okay. Yeah,
the
that's
smooth
okay.
and silky stones are the ones you trade to I forget, they're
The
like
crow
Rump.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excusez-moi. Hi.
Wow.
Jeez. Well, that's actually going to be it because it is 2:30. That works out well.
Yeah, it made
Sort
progress.
of.
We got out of shrine of fucking Amana.
Yeah, I am actually kind of surprised. I mean, summoning definitely helped quite a bit. So
Yeah.
All right.
Kudos to Bombasta.
yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for coming to the Dark Souls 2 stream. Demon of Song Vanquished. Yeah, the whatever that was. Got a frog with a guy in his throat.
Guy with a that boss is very interesting looking.
Yeah, it sure is. It's a shame we didn't have Andrew on the call.
Yep.
All right.
I'll need to send that to Andrew at some point.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming. I will see you next stream. Bye.
Goodbye.